In a stunning turn of events, Donald J. Trump has been re-elected as the 47th President of the United States. This victory marks a historic comeback, defying all expectations and solidifying his place as a dominant force in American politics. Trump's return to the White House after a 4-year hiatus is a testament to his enduring appeal among a significant portion of the electorate. He faced a formidable opponent in incumbent Vice President Kamala Harris, who had campaigned on a message of unity and progress. However, Trump successfully tapped into the anxieties and frustrations of his base, mobilizing them to turn out in record numbers. His campaign rallies were legendary, drawing massive crowds eager to hear his message of economic nationalism and cultural conservatism. Trump's victory is a stark reminder that the deep divisions in American society are far from healed. His return to the White House is sure to be met with a mixture of jubilation from his supporters and apprehension from his detractors. Throughout his campaign, Donald Trump honed in on key issues that resonated with his base, reigniting the flames of his previous term's agenda. He promised to restore American jobs, crack down on illegal immigration, and put America first on the world stage. These promises struck a chord with voters who felt left behind by globalization and cultural shifts. The economy emerged as a central theme in the election, with Trump repeatedly criticizing the Biden administration's handling of inflation and energy prices. Many voters struggling with rising costs of living found his message appealing. Social issues also played a significant role in the election. Trump's unwavering stance against abortion and his support for traditional family values resonated with conservative voters. Immigration remained a potent issue, with Trump vowing to secure the border and limit illegal immigration. His tough stance on immigration resonated with voters concerned about national security and the impact of illegal immigration on jobs and wages. These voters, often residing in border states or areas with large immigrant populations, saw Trump as a strong leader who would protect their interests. Donald Trump's campaign strategy was a masterclass in populist appeal, relying heavily on massive rallies and fiery rhetoric to energize his base. His rallies were more than just political events, they were cultural phenomena, drawing tens of thousands of fervent supporters. Trump's rhetoric was often inflammatory and divisive, but it was also undeniably effective. He spoke directly to the frustrations and anxieties of his supporters, tapping into their fears about economic insecurity and cultural change. Social media played a crucial role in Trump's campaign, allowing him to bypass traditional media outlets and communicate directly with his supporters. His tweets often generated controversy, but they also kept him in the headlines and allowed him to control the narrative. The news of Donald Trump's victory sent shockwaves across the United States, triggering a wave of emotions from both sides of the political spectrum. For his supporters, it was a moment of jubilation, a validation of their beliefs, and a sign that their voices had been heard. They celebrated in the streets, waving flags and chanting his name. For his opponents, Trump's victory was a bitter pill to swallow. Many were stunned and dismayed, struggling to comprehend how a man they viewed as dangerous and divisive could be re-elected. Social media became a battleground for both sides, with supporters and opponents engaging in heated debates. As Donald Trump prepares to re-enter the White House, a sense of uncertainty hangs heavy in the air. The nation, deeply divided and still reeling from a contentious election, braces itself for a new chapter under his leadership. Trump's policy agenda remains a topic of intense speculation. Will he double down on the nationalist and protectionist policies of his first term, or will he adopt a more moderate approach? One of the most pressing questions is how Trump will address the COVID-19 pandemic, which continues to cast a long shadow over the country. The world watches with bated breath as Trump assumes the presidency once more. Donald Trump's return to the White House sends ripples of uncertainty across the globe. His America-first approach to foreign policy, marked by skepticism of multilateralism and a willingness to upend long-standing alliances, left many world leaders bewildered. As he embarks on his second term, the international community grapples with the potential implications of his presidency on global affairs. Trump's stance on trade, characterized by tariffs and trade wars, has the potential to disrupt global markets and strain relations with key trading partners. His withdrawal from international agreements such as the Paris Climate Accord and the Iran nuclear deal has raised concerns about America's commitment to global cooperation. The future of NATO, a cornerstone of Western security for decades, remains uncertain under a Trump presidency. How Trump will engage with adversaries such as China and Russia is another pressing question. The stakes are high with implications for global security and stability.